Hello and welcome to another Wraggy's video. So from the Wraggy's tap room, and as you can guess, it's absolutely Baltic in here. This is the third time that I've tried to do a focus on Lincoln Green, and you know when you're not happy with a video, well, I haven't been happy, so I'm here. So Lincoln Green Brewing Company. My first recollections are going into the Robin Hood Little John in Arnold as way back as 2013, 2014. Went in and pretty much the core range is still there. Tuck, Archer, Hood, Marion, and obviously you've also got Sherwood, Buttermuch, which is a fantastic butterscotch beer. And over the years, I've been both reviewing beers that have come into bottles, and I've actually gone down to the Robin Hood and Little John because it's the nearest one to me. Easy parking, walk over, run my bottles, get them filled up. And I haven't done it for a while, to be fair. Life's crazy busy at the moment. And for me, a fantastic modern traditional brewery with a range of pubs. So you've got the Robin Hood and Little John in Arnold. You've got the Brickyard in Carlton. So that's more of like a craft beer version of Lincoln Green Pub. You've got the Station Hotel in Hucknall, which is literally just round the corner from the brewery. And quite a big pub as well. Good outside seating. You've got the Railway at Belper. And the Sir John Belay, I've not been to that one. It's the only one so far that I've not been to. Belper's a little bit out of the way for me. It means one of us not drinking, and even the wife sometimes likes to drink. No, but obviously I go to do drinking and then maybe the odd beer review if I can sneak one in. And then they've got Sir John Belay's Warren in town. Obviously, I know that. I've been in there a fair few times. I've been in all of them, bar the Railway at Belper. Literally Monday next week, they are opening the Mill and Brook in Long Eaton. Hoping to get over sometime next week. Got issues with cars and stuff that I can't legally go into, albeit it's serious. Well, for the person that did the work on it. But anyway, so yeah, looking to get over there next week. If I can con the wife into doing the driving. If not, I'm going to try and get over on the Saturday, a week on Saturday from today. Today being Wednesday, the whatever it is of January. Is it the 18th? I have no idea. I tend not to look at the dates and that anymore. So Lincoln Green Brewery, what can I say? A brewery based in the Wigwam Lane Industrial Estate in Hucknall. Doing a range of beers that, you know, very Nottingham based beers. Robin Hood, Sheriff, Marion, Tuck. And even random beers like Old Bailey, which is like a Bailey's themed beer. Strawberries, strawberry beer, good for Wimbledon. Gin and Bear It, Fire Damp. Recently, they've I haven't got a clue how long I am on this, so I do apologise if I rattle too long, and I tend to rattle anyway. So yeah, recently in the last year they brought out a craft beer range. They got the new machinery from, was it Czechoslovakia or somewhere? But they've also been doing like brewery tours, once a month, either a brewery tour or a special event. You know, Belgian beer tasting, best of British beers, things like that. Obviously trying to, you know, do it random. And then you get to sit in the bar. I mean, so I went to the brewery tour. I have reviewed this as well. So there is a review on my channel if you want to check it out. Went on the brewery tour. Then afterwards was in the bar upstairs. Had chips from, you know. And sadly, the wife wasn't picking me up. So I tried to get a bus home. And that's about as much as I can say about that. Because it was a long walk. And it's a long walk back to Sherwood. Eventually got my son to come and pick me up because I got to Top Valley Tesco's and it's like, I've had enough now. I've been at work all day since 5 o'clock. I've come out to go on the brewery tour, supporting your brewery, supporting local as you do, and yeah, it was a long walk. Obviously, the only commercial brewery to do a collaboration with me. I mean, I know I did actually help somewhat on the Bang the Elephant Shazbot Nano collaboration. However, never really officially recognised for that. So, Wraggy's Golden Ale, a 3.8% Golden Ale. Was it 3.8? Trying to think myself now, yeah. And obviously, as you can see, I've kept bottles. I drank the last one the other night and did a review, and I had to delete the video because I said something I shouldn't have done. And sometimes you do. It's a problem with beer reviews. You've got to be careful about going on certain subjects. If only the Prime Minister and some of the royals did the same. But anyway, yeah. So, Wraggy's Golden Ale, I drank it on cask, and it was an amazing day. Martin, the head brewer down at Lincoln Green, lovely guy, really taught me through the day. The one thing I sadly did not do was do any videos. You've got a beer reviewer, did no videos of the day, took no photographs, just went down to enjoy the day. Didn't share it, and I'm as gutted as anyone that I did not take and did do a full thing of while I'm down, especially while it's in your mind, because sometimes you need to have it fresh, like 5 minutes fresh, for you to remember, because like most people, you've got a lot going on in your head at all times. Trust me, in a cost of living crisis, got a hell of a lot going off up there, and then a cost of BMW crisis as well, but that's a more personal thing, and it's now on my driveway now because I cannot drive it. That really bugs me, and I can't go any further. But yeah, Wraggy's Golden Ale. I do get thank yous, mostly private and sometimes not private, from the beer community locally. For doing beer reviews of local beers and really trumping the local beer scene up. I live in Nottingham. I've Nottingham all my life, so I'm proud of the beer community in Nottingham. Not only the breweries, the pubs, the micro pubs, the tap rooms, and most of the actual beer thing in Nottingham. Obviously, not all. There's always somebody, or something. But yeah, cracking, for the most part, an absolutely amazing city with a massively strong beer heritage and an ever building beer heritage, as we go forward. Not just Nottingham, obviously, the surrounding towns and that, although mostly they come under a Nottingham postcode, funnily enough. Mostly. But yeah, looking forward to the future of Lincoln Green. They've just brought out a table beer. I'm actually drinking a table beer out of a Lincoln Green glass. It's not actually Lincoln Green, so I've just done a review of it, and if table beers at 2.83% are a thing going forward for certain people, then that's going to be interesting. Not really my cup of tea, but this one delivered, and if it delivers, then you can lower your alcohol content because you're getting that same taste but in a lower alcohol. Bowes Black and Tan. So, Tuck, Porter and Hood mixed together to make Bowes Black and Tan. Do really, really want to get hold of that this week or next week. Like I say, lots going off at the moment. Life's tough, isn't it? Life's tough for most of us at the moment. Unless you're lucky and you're in a job where, the cost of living and bad luck. We've had some shocking bad luck recently. Yeah. It just seems to be one thing after the other. I mean, I don't mind a spanked botty every now and again. A bit of bad luck, but when it just seems to be a constant. Thank God for good friends, great beer, and social media in some ways, and being a gardener, you know. But yeah, an amazing brewery. Really happy that they're opening their sixth pub. I personally think Sherwood, near me, is a place where, especially that old TSB bank in the corner in Sherwood, Sherwood's a vibrant area now for pubs and craft, and a Lincoln Green craft beer bar there would be a very interesting proposal. Very interesting. Obviously, I mean, like I say, Long Eaton is great. It's that area of the world, Beeston. I mean, we go drinking in Beeston quite a bit. I mean, I was in Long Eaton last week and drank a Lincoln Green beer, Archer. Not sure how coherent I was on the review, but it is what it is on that side of things. But yeah, fantastic brewery. Um, Doing both modern traditional and also craft. Plying their trade at craft, changing things, doing different things. And I like that. I don't want to ever be drinking a double IPA one week and then this double IPA the next week that's basically the same double IPA with one different hop in. And it's like, so, you know, to do something different, to do something exciting, it's where beer's at for me. Taste something new. No, I mean, as a ginger beer fan, you know, and also as a stout, imperial stout fan, um, to me that's really interesting. So a better focus on Lincoln Green. Um, there is possibly room, maybe a Wraggy Brew 2 coming up. So we'll see what happens on that. Obviously, you know, until it happens, when it happens, it happens. Like everything, you know, in life at the moment. When things happen, they happen. I thought I was getting the car back fixed, but never did. Yeah. And that's it for this. I've no idea how long I've rattled for. It's probably shorter than I imagined, to be fair. I'm still freezing though. The sheds are absolutely Baltic at the moment. Roll on spring and get out this winter of discontent in the UK. It's only going to get worse at this rate. Um, um, but yeah, fantastic brewery. Um, all hopes and aspirations for the Mill and Brook in Long Eaton. I hope you do really well. I do think it will be a good thing for that area. I was down in Long Eaton only last weekend. And if anybody follows me on social media, you'll know that because I did 2 reviews at one pub in Beeston, two reviews at Attenborough, and then 10, 8 or 10 reviews from the Drinking Emporium over in Long Eaton. So I think that Mill and Brook will be a great addition to that area, a good cask bar in an area that, you know, could do with it. And it will only supplement. You see, the thing is with me, with breweries, is you go into an area, you want at least one great pub. You know, Lincoln Green is great. The craft, and if they do keg at that certain pub, yeah, again. Or if they've got a fridge with the craft beers in, again, great. But in an area where there's only one, you know, you need something else to pull you there. Long Eaton's already got a couple of micro pubs and that emporium, so it'll pull. Mill and Brook will pull more people into that area, so it's very interesting. And that's it for my focus on Lincoln Green. Cracking brewery, you know, doing great stuff in the Nottingham area and beyond. Cheers all.